Hey everyone! So today is going to be my first YouTube vlog style video and I'm going to show you guys what I eat in a day. There have been so many questions on my Instagram about what I'm eating, especially because I am currently in the pre-op stage of my gastric sleeve surgery. So every pre-op diet is slightly different depending on what doctor you go to or hospital or how much weight you have to lose, because the main goal of the pre-op diet is to shrink your liver, because your liver sits in front of your stomach and that's what they have to move to be able to operate on your stomach. So for the most part, the diets are pretty much based around the same thing regardless of where you go. So my diet consists of 3 OPTIFAST products a day. OPTIFAST is a meal replacement and it comes in the form of bars, soups, shakes and desserts. So in addition to my 3 OPTIFAST products, I'm required to have 2 cups of veggies, and these veggies are mainly low calorie vegetables. They're not starchy vegetables, lots of greens and vegetables with lots of fiber. I have an allowed list of what I'm allowed. And also in addition to that, I have a couple of treats that I'm allowed. So diet soda, low calorie sugar-free jelly, sugar-free lollies, miso soup, tea, coffee, but with no milk. So hopefully that gives you guys a little bit of insight as to what I eat in a day, but I will show you the food that I make and the food that I do consume today. It's currently 12:25. We are just on our way to Mount Eden, where we're going to have lunch. We're going to go for a little walk and snack on the bars that I packed. So the OPTIFAST bars, I packed a cappuccino and a chocolate, so I'll show you guys when we stop, and we'll probably pick up a couple of drinks, maybe like a Coke Zero and some water. This spot in Mount Eden is literally my favorite place to just come up, relax, have a walk and just enjoy my lunch. So we've done that now and we're going to head off to the supermarket, get some ingredients for dinner. We're also going to go see a movie tonight, so we'll have a look at what snack options there are for that. Usually I just get fruit or sugar-free lollies, so we'll have a look in the supermarket and see what's there. And tonight for dinner we're making some mushroom mince lettuce cups. So I'll show you guys what we get and what we make later. So first we're just going to start with the mushrooms. I'm just going to take those out of their packet and dice them up. Super easy, super simple. You do want to get those dices quite small, as we do want to replicate that same kind of texture that you get with mince. And now we're just going to prepare the lettuce. So what I like to do is pull apart each of the leaves of the baby cos, because I like it being super clean. This is what we end up using for the wrap. So I pull apart all the leaves, pop them in a colander, and then rinse them clean. Now I'm going to start prepping my veggies, the little side salad that I'm going to have. I'm going to start with this capsicum and just go ahead and julienne it, which is just pretty much slicing it into really thin strips. And to that we're going to add carrots. So I'm just going to top and tail my carrot and then peel all the skin off. I'm then going to make it into ribbons. I think ribbons would look super pretty in this salad and would just kind of give it a different texture rather than just having solid carrots. So you can see me attempting and failing at peeling the carrot. I handed it off to my boyfriend. And while he did that, I just moved on to the mung beans. So I got my serving bowl out that I was going to have my salad in, added some mung beans, some capsicum, mixed it all together. I then sliced my spring onion, which is just such a great alternative to regular onion. It's so fresh. So I added that to my salad bowl, and then my boyfriend returned with some perfectly ribboned carrot. Then I made a little dressing with some garlic and some ginger. To that I added a little bit of fish sauce and then topped that up with soy sauce, and then just a tiny little sprinkling of sesame oil. I also added the zest of a fresh lime along with the juice, which just gave it the perfect kick. I love this part of the recipe, cooking the mushroom mince. It is so simple, I think anyone can do it. All you need is a pan or a pot with about a tablespoon of olive oil and put that over a medium-high heat. Then you're just going to pop all your mushrooms inside and start letting them cook. You'll notice that they'll start to reduce in size and they'll also change color. They'll start getting a little bit more brown and a little bit softer. I kept it super simple with the spices that I added to this. So I added a bit of ground cumin, salt, garlic powder, and a little bit of tomato paste. So this is my finished drink of lemon and lime juice. I just love it. It is so refreshing, especially in the summer. So I just went and got a spoon and I just mixed it all together, and that'll be so nice to go along with dinner. So this is our incredible spread for dinner tonight. How good does it look? I always think it's one of those things like you can have the allowance that you're allowed, but just make it fun and make it delicious so that you can entertain or have friends over it, you know? So here we've got our lime wedges and some extra coriander, our lettuce leaves, which we'll make some cups with, our mushroom mince, which is nice and spiced up, our little dressing, our big nice juice, and the salad as well. So when we make these lettuce leaf cups, I'll show you what I do, and I kind of just add a little bit of everything, and I'm just going to keep in my allowance of having around 2 cups of veggies. So yum. I'm so excited to dig into dinner. Look at how delicious it looks. I just really wanted to show you guys a way of being able to entertain, whether you've got lots of friends or you've got a partner or children and a whole family to feed, and still be able to eat within your allowance but make a really creative meal out of it. So I hope that you guys try this out, whether you are pre-op gastric sleeve or not. So this is what I have made for dessert. It is pretty much like my take on a hot chocolate, but it's cold. I used the OPTIFAST vanilla shake with some Avalanche sugar-free drinking mix, and I've made this and I've had it in my little hot chocolate mug, but I don't feel like it's quite cold enough to have hot chocolate, so this is what I've gone with. Super delicious. I'm going to tuck into this before I go to bed.